Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see by the title of this video, this is going to be another Kmart haul. Now I love doing these on my channel, you guys know that. I've been doing them for years now. I feel like Kmart at the moment has been stepping up in the quality of things, and also like the product range that they've been bringing out is just incredible in terms of like homewares and clothing. Like there's just so much good stuff, and I really wanted to share with you guys everything that I have bought recently. I do obviously plan to go back to Kmart, get many more things. I really want to get some more cushions for my couch now that I have an idea of what I want to do. I need to get some more organization things, but as of right now for this video I have got some fake plants, I've got some kitchen things, I've got some bedding things, I've got some stationery, I've got some books. Like there's just a mix of things to show you guys in this video. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. So I might start off with some things that I've got for the kitchen. So I have like a couple of things. The first one is this pack here of utensils. So they all come in a pack together. So you get this like little pasta-y spoon thing here. You have a ladle, have a fish slice, have a spoon, and then you have another little pasta scoop spoon thing. I thought this was such a good deal for all of these. They do only come in the black as of right now. I think you can get like a wooden set. I'm not sure if they have a few more things in it than this. I quite like the black. So this one was $6 for all of these, which I felt like that was such a good deal. We mainly bought it for the fish slice because we needed another one because we've only got one. And then the last thing that I'm going to put in like the kitchen section, because it's in the kitchen section at Kmart, and that's just this drink bottle here. So I really wanted to get a new drink bottle because I've been using my one that I've got from Emma Stevens, but I've dropped it so many times and I've washed it so many times that like the print is starting to come off. I wanted to get a new one, found this one and thought it was so incredibly cute. So the thing that first sold me on it is this little like thing down here. There we go. It has a little like time countdown, I guess, if you will, and then has little like affirmations in the middle, which I thought was cute. So you have 7 AM to 12 PM, and then it says refill, and then 2 PM to 7 PM. So you've got rise and shine, a healthier you, get glowing, power up, stay strong, and you did it. So I've had this much today. This is only my first refill, so I have never once been able to follow this, but I'm trying. Good size too. I don't know how much it can fit. I think it's a litre, but this one didn't actually have a barcode on the bottom at all, so I don't actually know what this one is called, unfortunately. I think it cost us around $6. I like that it has like a little clip up here, and then it has the straw as well, which does fold down, and I really liked the size of this one because it fits in my bag. They do also have like massive ones that are like 2.4 litres I think, and I originally was going to get one of those that's like a pink and like an orange ombre, but then I saw this and this one would actually fit in my handbag, so I grabbed this one instead, and I've absolutely been loving using this. Next up I might do some stationery. So as soon as I saw this stationery item I knew that I had to have it. It is this little good food recipe book. It says good food, good mood, but yeah, it's like a little recipe binder thing. So you have like a couple of pages of stickers at the front, which I thought was super duper cute, and then down the side here you have like different tabs. So you have breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, snacks, and drink. This is how they are set out, if it will focus for me. So you have like little sections where you can fill things out. So at the top it says recipe, and then prep time, number of servings. You have like a blank space here, which is where I've been writing ingredients, and then you have method down here. So I've just slowly been transferring all of my like recipes and things into this little book, and then it's nice to have this up with our cookbooks. And I really liked the sections. I thought the sections were super duper handy, and I have actually been using this to like cook when I've been cooking things, and it's been really good. This one I believe is literally just called the recipe book, and it is $9. Yeah, I loved the little like pastel purple color as well. I thought it was stunning. And then the last like stationery item that I have for you guys is this little whiteboard here. You can probably see why Phil and I bought this, but basically I wanted a little whiteboard that was very minimal to put in our fridge so that we could plan out our meals. So we used to be planning them like on my phone and then just like having it as a little note, which is fine, but it was always a bit tricky when like we weren't sure what we were having, so we didn't know what to get out of the freezer, or like we'd realized like later on the day, oh, we're meant to be having this for dinner and it's still in the freezer. So it's nice to have this little whiteboard on the fridge so that way we can clearly see what we're having for dinner. We know exactly what we need to take out on what days, and it's just been great. So it has a little Monday to Sunday down the bottom, which is super nice, and as you guys can see, we kind of just tick them off with what we're having. It's a little bit of a sneak peek of what our meals have looked like this week. But this one, it has the double magnet on the back, which is super nice, and then you do get the little whiteboard pen as well that comes with it. It's got a little holder up here, and then it's got a little duster on the end as well, which the duster actually does work, which is nice. This one, I actually can't remember what it was called, but I only saw one of them in the stationery section and thought this was exactly what I was after. A lot of the like meal planning ones don't have magnets on the back, which is really annoying. This one was only $4, exactly what we needed, and it's honestly been great on our fridge. We have it right next to our shopping list as well. Next up, I'm going to talk about just something random that I can't show you because Phil currently has them with him, and that is that we got Phil a set of the Bluetooth headphones, like the over-the-ear ones. Phil just wanted some new Bluetooth ones for like when he's watching his phone on like the bus and things. When he's like listening to things, I can hear it a little bit on the outside, but it's not like a crazy amount, and he's had it for like just over a month now, and they seem to be working fine. So those ones were $45, and they were called the Bluetooth noise cancelling headphones. Next up, I might do a book. So I have this book here, which I picked up from Rachel Catherine's recommendation, and also I know this has been popping off on BookTok lately. So this is the cheat sheet by Sarah Adams. It literally says on it, as seen on TikTok. And then it says, is it ever too late to leave the friend zone? On the back it just says, discover the friends to lovers romance that became a sensation on TikTok. So basically this chick is like secretly in love with her longtime best friend, who is like this NFL player. It says like after she was in a car accident that ended her chance of becoming a ballerina, she now runs her own dance studio, but it seems like she's struggling to like afford the rent to keep it open. And then like this guy, I think, buys the entire building, not happy about it. So it might seem like a romance and maybe like a slight enemies to lovers. I could be wrong, but I just thought it would be a really cute read. So I thought the cover was incredibly cute as well. This one was only $15, and I love that Kmart are starting to stock books now, because yeah, the books at Kmart are just so affordable. I just wish they had a bigger range, because in New Zealand they don't have a huge range. Next up, I'm going to show you guys something that we bought for the bathroom. So we just bought Phil one of these little shampoo scrubbery brush things. Phil has quite a dry scalp, so he finds this really works on his dry scalp. So he just puts like shampoo in his hair, and he just goes in circular motions, and it gets rid of all the like dead skin and like the dryness on his scalp, like dripping because I've just got it out of the shower. Yeah, it's just like a plastic. This is like bendable as well, so I think it's just like rubber. It has like the little handle on the back. From what we've seen, it just comes in the black, like no other colors, but this might be quite good if you are struggling with a dry scalp. And this one was just called the Shampoo Brush, and it was only $4, and you find it in the beauty section at Kmart. But we had kind of been eyeing that up for a while, and then we bought some of this stuff when we were back in Hawke's Bay for a friend's wedding, and they were like fully stocked on those. Alright, next I'm going to show you guys some things that we bought for the bedroom. So we picked up another pack of the coat hangers. These are just like the plain black plastic coat hangers. I think you get like 12 in a pack or something. We got a pack for $2.25, and we just needed another pack for our wardrobe because we've been like thrifting a whole lot of clothes, and so we've been like running out of hangers. And then I also use these for like when I'm drying our clothes and I'm hanging up knit jumpers. The next thing we got for the bedroom I am so excited for, and that is another duvet cover. So obviously we've currently got this on our bed now, and I think it looks great. This is the quilt cover set Maya. It says one quilt cover, which is 2.10 meters times 2.10 meters, two pillowcases which are 48 centimeters times 74 centimeters. It is reversible as well, the little quilt cover. It says Easy Care Machine Wash, polyester cotton, and it's the BCI, so the Better Cotton Initiative. But I had been wanting to buy this quilt cover set for so long, and I'd only seen this print in like a single and a double, and I saw when I think it was in like the Albany Kmart or something, and they had one left in the Queen, and I was like, okay, oh my gosh, I need to buy this like now. But it's really nice because it's kind of like a mustard and a white and a pink, and we have like all three of those colors as like main colors that run through our house. And especially in the bedroom, like we've got pillows and like throws with accents of mustard and pink, and this honestly, it just makes the bedroom tie-in so much nicer, and it really pulls the mustard from this quilt cover and like the pillows together, which is super nice. This one here was $45, which I feel like for a Kmart quilt cover set is actually okay, because like if you buy them in like Briscoes and Farmers and things, they're upwards of like $200. So I'm stoked with this. It is fantastic. And then on the other side it's just like a pale pink, so if you didn't want all the crazy colors, you can use a pale pink. So happy. We obviously got the Queen because our bed is a queen, and I honestly could not be more stoked with this. Okay, hopefully I'm in kind of the same position. My battery just died, so I have just changed it over to my other one. And then the last thing that we bought for the bedroom is another like actual duvet. This one again we've currently got on the bed as of right now. Our other one we'd honestly had for like mine and Phil's whole relationship, and we've been together for like over 5 years, and so it was just like getting gross, and to the point where we just needed to upgrade it. It was also like yellow, and it was not cute, so we got a new one from Kmart. This one is the Anko All Seasons Wool Quilt. So it is the medium warmth of 2. We didn't want it to be like too hot, because obviously this is like the duvet that we'll have on our bed during winter and summer, so we didn't want anything that was like too hot, because we didn't want to like overheat in the summertime. So this one is 2.1 meters times 2.1 meters. It says cotton cover. Wool is a natural fiber and allows skin to breathe all year round. Wool helps maintain a comfortable body temperature throughout the night. Machine washable for easy care. There's a cotton cover, Australian wool fill, and easy care machine wash. So we obviously got the queen size because our bed is a queen. We were deciding between this and like a feather and down one, which I really wanted the feather and down one, but that one was also like $50 more than this one here, and we kind of just wanted to try out this one first, being a bit cheaper, and if we didn't like this one we'd go back and get the other one. So far it's okay. It was definitely like a lot thinner than what we were expecting, but I think now we're used to it, and we always have like quite a few blankets on our bed anyways. This one was $70, which I feel like Kmart's duvets and stuff are starting to get more expensive. I mean, we are going into winter, so at the end of winter they might be like clearing them off for quite cheap. Yeah, they've been like fully stocked up here though in like winter bedding and things, so like if you're needing some more winter bedding, definitely check out Kmart, because they seem to have a lot of like these type of things as well. But yeah, that was more of a need than a want. And then the last few things that I have to show you guys are all fake plants. Okay, hopefully I'm in kind of the same position. I just realized I had one more fake plant that I hadn't grabbed yet. I honestly feel like Kmart's range of fake plants at the moment is fantastic. Like all of these ones are like semi-new releases that they've brought out, and I have been obsessed. So you guys can see in the background, this little plant on the desk here is from Kmart. And then the Pampas grass here and these pink flowers here are also from Kmart. I honestly love Kmart's range of fake plants, and their new ones are no exception. So when I was in Hawke's Bay, I saw that they had these. So I picked up this one, which I absolutely love. I love this kind of like beige vase. It kind of has like that same texture as like when you mix baking soda and paint. Like it's kind of like that chalky kind of effect. And then it has like the little fake Pampas grass, which I thought would match this Pampas grass, except we've got this in the living room on the other side of the TV, just to add a little bit of something. And there's quite a lot of green on that shelf, so it's nice to have this to break it up. And then it matches another plant that I'm going to show you guys, and the little plant that I showed you guys in my last Kmart haul, the Pampas grass that we have on our coffee table. So it just kind of ties everything together, which is super cute. I like that it's very minimal. This one is called the Artificial Pampas Grass in Vase, and this one here was $19, which to be honest I feel like is kind of pricey for this, but I desperately wanted this, so I grabbed it. And then in that same trip to Hawke's Bay, I also picked up this one here. So I had seen this one and another one that I'm going to show you guys online, but the Auckland Kmarts hadn't got them yet. So when I went to Hawke's Bay and saw they had them, I was like, okay, I need to grab them. But I just thought this was super duper cute. I love the little like white, like wavy kind of vase. It does have the faux stones in it, which I don't think you guys are going to be able to see on camera, but I love when the fake plants have the little stones. And then I love like this kind of like creamy flower, and then these pink flowers. It has the little like pampas grass, and then has these little like orange rusty leaves at the back. The rust kind of ties in with our bedroom because we have like a rust pillow in there, and in here, which is where we keep it on this gap here in the bedside table, and it kind of picks up like the rich tones from like the bedside table and the headboard. So I love having this in here. Obviously it matches with like these plants perfectly as well because the colors tie together. It's not too overwhelming with green, having the green plant up here. And I just honestly thought this was stunning. This one here is called the Artificial Flowers in Wave Vase. And this one as well was $19. So it's pretty crazy that like this is 19, but this is 19 as well. Like I feel like this should be about 10 or 12 and this should be about 19. It feels quite heavy as well. And then the last fake plant that I got while I was in Hawke's Bay, I am obsessed with. I'd seen this on the website and knew that I really wanted to get this for our house. And it's just this really nice like fake fiddle leaf plant. So you obviously have like the really nice green fiddle leaf leaves, and then you have this really gorgeous like white vase that's like ribbed, and then you have all of the like faux stones in the bottom here. And we have this sitting on like this very small blank wall that we have in between our TV and our kitchen and our bedroom, and it just fills the space so perfectly. I love having like the pop of green in the living room as well. And this one is called the Artificial Fiddle Leaf in Pot, and this one was $37. So this is quite a good height. So this is me like just sitting down cross-legged on the floor. So you guys can see it's like the same height as me when I'm sitting down. So it's a pretty good height, and I feel like this is pretty reasonably priced for $37. Alright, and then the last plant that I have to show you guys, I thought this was the last thing in this haul, but I actually have an item that you guys can see behind me as well that I wanted to show you guys because I haven't shown you guys yet. So the last plant that I got, I actually looked at in Hawke's Bay but didn't have a place for it, and I'm trying to have a rule at the moment where if I don't have a place for it, I can't buy it. Then Phil and I got a new bookshelf, and so I was like, well, now I have a place for this plant, and it is just this fake plant here. So again, very similar vibe to like this one here. These are like two of the newest ones that Kmart have released, and it's just like this really nice like taupey ribbed wavy vase. Again, has like some pampas grass, has some of this orange stuff, has like this really nice gorgeous pink flower that has like these purple tips as well, and then just has some other like random foliage. Up close it does look like a little bit fake with like these, but like from far away I just think it looks absolutely stunning. Yeah, we have this sitting on top of our second bookshelf in our living room. And this one is called the Artificial Flowers in Linear Vase, and this one here was $29, which I do feel like is a lot for Kmart, but I just thought this was absolutely stunning, and I knew that I wanted to put this on top of our bookshelf. And then the last item that you guys can see behind me is this little like white wavy mirror. It's obviously like kind of in the shape of a circle, but like the edges are like wavy. I bought this probably like a couple of months ago, but I got mum and dad to pick it up in Hawke's Bay because Auckland Kmarts were always out of stock of this, because this mirror is like the viral one that's on TikTok at the moment, and I purely bought it because another YouTuber showed it in her video, and I was like, that is stunning. Bought it even though I didn't have a place for it, which I shouldn't do, But then I thought it was nice in our spare bedroom here, because this is the room that guests stay in when they come. And it's always nice to have a mirror in the room that you stay in, because I know personally when I go and stay at other people's houses, if I don't have a mirror, like I find it really hard to like do my hair and like check my outfit and things. And we thought having a mirror on this back wall, it will make the room feel bigger, because it's not like the biggest spare room. I can't quite remember off the top of my head what it's called. I feel like anyone who's on TikTok will have seen this mirror, and I think it was around like $45, I think, from memory. And actually, one other thing that I totally forgot to write on my list, we got a new bookshelf. It's a different bookshelf to the bookshelf that has this, but it's just a white bookshelf. We literally bought it the other night. I think it was around $30, but it's just white, and we wanted another bookshelf to have in the spare room, because in the spare room we've got like classics and non-fiction and like biographies and like memoirs and things. In our living room we have like all of our fiction and Christian books, but we wanted something in the bedroom that was just a little bit more different, and that way it like really reflects us. Just like a nice white bookshelf. It's like 4 levels, like 4 shelves, which is super nice. And we were gonna get 2, but I'm glad we only got 1, because it was a lot bigger than what we were anticipating. But it's great, honestly. Like, I would highly recommend you get this bookshelf. It's not like massive, but it's not small. It's kind of like a nice in between. So yeah, that is officially everything. Okay, I really hope you guys enjoyed this Kmart haul. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. I have also bought some Kmart clothing, but I will be sharing that with you guys in my winter collective clothing haul, which if it's up, I'll leave it down below. If it's not, it's coming soon. I honestly love Kmart at the moment. I really feel like they're in like this slay era right now. Like, their stuff is just great. They're so trendy. Let me know down below if you guys have any of these items from Kmart, if you're gonna go and pick up any of these items from Kmart after this video, and let me know what your favorite thing was that I bought in this haul. And I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.